welcome to Colors Food Trail Season 5. This is a show that's presented by Nikai, Electronics and Home Appliances, powered by Arman Hammer, in association with Panadol Migraine, Capri Sun, Johnson's Baby, Centrum, Lindt Chocolate, Haldiram's and Samsung Galaxy S25 Ultra. Well, joining us on the show today is someone who is truly making waves. But before we get there, Ramadan Kareem, from our family to yours, we hope you're having a blessed month. Well, joining us is someone who's making waves in Dubai for all of the fantastic content that she's been creating about food, about travel, and of course about living it up in this big city of gold. Let's waste no more time and let's meet her.
Hi everyone, my name is Noor and I'm a food, travel and lifestyle content creator. I'm originally from Pakistan, but I was born and raised in Dubai, so I've been here for 25 years of my life, and now I pursue content creation full-time. So I just started traveling recently, and one of the things that I love to do is explore the local cuisine of the place that I'm visiting. I feel that you can truly connect to the location that you're visiting by trying their local foods. And food is a huge part of my culture, and whenever I do plan my itineraries, food is a huge part of it.
Welcome to the show, Noor, and most importantly, Ramadan Kareem.
Ramadan Kareem, thank you so much for having me. I'm excited to be here.
Well, Ramadan Kareem to you, to your family chef, and to everybody who's watching. Can I just start by saying that you look spectacular. I love the outfit that you're wearing.
Thank you so much. I love the color of your dress on you.
Thank you. Now that we've finished our little mutual admiration society, you look fantastic as well, Chef.
Thank you so much. That's my color.
Well, I really want to know what your blogging journey has been like. So how did you start out, and was this an accident? Did you do it on purpose?
Definitely an accident, because I was supposed to pursue the engineering field, of course. And I just got into marketing, and from there I just had a passion for content creation. I just love taking photographs as a hobby, and one day I just decided to switch it to videography. And then right after COVID, I think there was a huge trend in people wanting to make videos, and I just started on that as a hobby, and then it became very serious very quick. And I've been doing this for almost 3 years now.
Wow, that's really fantastic. Chef, how do you feel about, I'm sure that when you're at work and you've made all these beautiful dishes and you set it out on the table, and people, even before they think of eating it, they take their cameras out first.
Yes, so sometimes it makes us feel good, okay, but at the same time it also gives us a query or a question mark, because if the food is not at the right temperature, so the texture, the flavor, the taste profile can change, but it is a part and parcel of the game, okay, where first it has been clicked properly and then it is tasted. So we have to plan in such a way that whenever we do plating, the textures and the flavors profile stays for at least 15 minutes.
Amazing, amazing. Yeah. So do you get to do a lot of tasting and eating and cooking in your work?
Definitely, yes. Since I'm doing food, travel and lifestyle, it just encapsulates everything, and my sole focus is food. So definitely a lot of taste testing, and I am a very picky eater. So for me to go out, it really expands my palate.
I'm sure you've been to Carnival by Tresson. Did you enjoy the meal?
Yes.
Oh, definitely. I've been there a couple of times and it's really good. Yeah.
Well, today you're going to have a very special meal that's curated by Chef, especially for you. And like I was saying earlier today, actually, this is a meal that will exist only for you and will only exist once.
Oh, wow. So this is a special set menu.
Truly a once-in-a-lifetime sort of opportunity. Well, I want to start by asking you what your favorite places are to travel to.
So I just started traveling recently, and I lived with strict parents, of course, but now they are so encouraging of my travels, and they tell me where all to visit. And one of the places that I really want to go to is Japan.
Okay.
And there is Norway, Vienna, and these are just some of the starting points for me.
Yeah. So those are the places that you want to go to, but what are the places you've already been and would like to explore again, maybe?
I started traveling about 1.5 years ago. So I've been to Salalah, Oman, and it is incredible. And last year, I also went to Baku, Azerbaijan.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
That's nice. Okay, so we've got lots of different flavors that I'm sure Chef is cooking up in his head. He's like, what can I do with Japan and with Vienna and with Salalah and all of the places that you mentioned?
Different
places.
Parts, yes.
But we're going to find a way to bring it all together in a plate. What are your favorite dishes?
As a food content creator and someone who's picky, I still do love a lot of things. I would say I like halim, Iranian kebabs, and
Something from Japan?
ramen.
Okay.
And I love Chinese cuisine a lot. So some
Like what specifically?
salt and pepper chicken and cashew chicken.
Okay, all right. So we know what's like sort of the playing
Yes.
field when it comes to main course, but what about dessert? Do you have a sweet tooth?
Yes, I do.
Okay.
Yeah, I love tiramisu, dark chocolate mousse, and
Ooh.
some good samaya.
Wow, I cannot wait for the end of this show to be able to
I think
taste.
I've given chef too many things
no.
from completely
It's a
different parts
tough
of the
job
world.
to curate something today, but still we can make an effort and we'll try to create something new.
I'm looking forward.
Trust me when I tell you this, Chef Rahil is like next level good at this.
Of course.
These flavors will come together in a way that you haven't even imagined. Before we move into a break though, I want to ask you, do you have any particular sort of art that you enjoy so we can figure out how to throw in a little bit of that, maybe some colors?
Sure. I love the colors black, yellow, red. I know those are very different ranging
Wow.
colors, and pixel art.
There's so much going on in these descriptions, the blacks, the yellows, the reds. Is there a festival that you really enjoy?
I really want to visit Japan for their Cherry Blossom Festival. I think it looks super beautiful and I would love to go there.
Well, there seems to be a lot of Japan that you've been throwing around in this. So I'm sure the chef is going to find a fantastic way to bring it all together on a plate. And you guys have to keep watching to find out just how we're going to travel the world, literally, through a plate of food. So stay tuned to Colors Food Trail. Welcome back to Colors Food Trail Season 5, presented by Nikai Electronics and Home Appliances, powered by Arman Hammer in association with Panadol, Migraine, Centrum, Johnson's Baby, Capri Sun, Lindt Chocolate, Haldiram's and Samsung Galaxy S25 Ultra. Well, on the show today, in the midst of Ramadan, we are putting together an iftar for you that you're really going to enjoy. But chef, you've been taking notes all of the first part of this show. So what is it that you're going to cook up for us?
So as she was talking, I was listening and it was all about Japanese, it was all about Oriental. And what I heard was like chicken, she likes chicken, salt and pepper, chicken cashew. So what we're gonna do tonight is like we're gonna do a iftar bento box where I'll be doing a halim in a dumpling form.
Nice.
Oh, wow.
Okay. And then she said she likes some Iranian kebabs.
Kebabs, yes.
Okay. So that I'll do in a spring roll along with
Wow.
some cheese. And then as she loves Asian food, we'll be doing a hot pot chicken rice along with a quick stir fry. As she mentioned, the colors which are like very
Red and yellow and black.
So here we'll be doing a quick stir fry with some peppers. And for the black, we'll be using black olives and some cashews. As she mentioned, she loves cashew chicken.
I do.
So we'll do a nice quick stir fry. This is what we're gonna do.
Amazing. Well, we can't wait to get started. So where do we begin in the bento box?
So first, we'll start with a halim process.
Okay.
Where we'll be cooking the halim. Okay. And then we'll be converting into a dumpling.
Nice. All right, let's go.
It sounds so interesting. I've never had that type of fusion before, so it's, yeah, I'm intrigued.
Yes.
So first we fry the onions.
Yes. First,
In
we'll
ghee?
saute the onions. Okay. In ghee.
Now the smell.
Will this be as a topper or within the halim?
No. This is the base of the halim in which we're gonna cook everything, and then the tadka part we'll do later.
In the
on.
end.
Okay.
I can see some spices going in. Is that garam masala?
Yes, this is my halim mix that I do.
Oh, is it your secret ingredient, chef?
Again, yes.
There's too many secrets on this show now.
And then some red chili powder, some yellow chili powder to spice it up.
Well, I think while chef is, letting those masalas really bhuno, is that the right word?
Yes,
Bhuno.
bhuno is the word.
I thought I'd ask you a couple of rapid fire questions. So, what's the weirdest food combination that you truly love?
That I truly love. I would say labanap and Oman chips.
Oh my god.
Yeah, very
It's so
controversial, but
It's so
I love
good.
it so much.
I don't know why it's controversial. I think it's a marriage made in heaven. Like it's always should have been. I think laban should only be served with Oman chips.
So now I've just added the lentil and pulses mix into
Nice.
the chicken,
Right.
and I'll be cooking it. And then I'll be adding some coriander and mint to it.
So back to our rapid fire. If you could have one cuisine for the rest of your life, and that's the only cuisine you could ever eat, what would it be?
I think Indo-Chinese. I really love a good Chinese. Yeah.
That's true. Like a Manchurian.
And there's so
some
many things
fried
you can
rice.
experiment with it as well. Like it's vegetarian and yeah, so
Oh yeah, I have to agree. What do you think has been the biggest, most overrated food fad in the UAE?
the kunafa chocolate. I do like it to a certain extent, but I would say the original one had too much tahina in it. And when I had it, I was like, what is this? Why are
Yeah.
people liking it? Yeah, I think it's just because of the crunch that people like it a lot.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I think people will do anything to get attention on the internet, right? So, well, what's a restaurant that you would eat at every single day in Dubai?
Since chef is from Carnival by Trison, I would definitely say Carnival by Trison.
He's like, yeah,
Thank you
that's
so
my
much.
cue. That's my cue. How's the halim going, chef?
It's all done now. I'll be putting it aside so that it's cooled down, and then we can make it a dumpling. So halim mixture is cold now. Okay, now it's time to make into a dumpling.
Amazing.
Okay, this is a gyoza sheet which is readily available in the market. So what
Okay.
we'll do is we'll just apply some water on the edges so that it
Oh.
seals.
Right. So it's water that binds it.
Yes. We'll add a spoonful of mixture. So our dumplings are ready. Now let's steam it.
Okay.
Okay, I'll steam it in Nikai rice cooker.
Amazing.
As the dumplings are steaming, let's quickly fry the Iranian spring roll which I have earlier prepared and kept.
Amazing.
What is the filling like?
So inside it's a chicken kebab, okay? So it's basically a traditional Iranian chicken kebab. In that I have added some cheese to it to make it much more juicier because the kebab is already cooked. Again, frying it will make it little dry, but just to keep it balanced, I have added cheese to it.
Ooh, nice.
And then we have wrapped
Nice
it
and
in a
juicy.
spring roll. Yes. So our dumplings are ready, our spring rolls are ready. In bento box, it can't be complete without a rice preparation.
That's
So
true.
here we'll be making a hot pot chicken rice, and along with that we'll make a quick colorful stir fry.
Nice.
Okay?
All right.
Done. So first I'll be heating some oil.
Okay. Smelling really, really good. It's time to add the rice.
Absolutely.
Okay. So the nice thing about the Nikai rice cooker is that it's perfect for both families and people who live alone. I'm sure like when you're doing a last call and a last meeting, you just throw some rice in there and it gets ready. And it's a 1.8 liter capacity Teflon coated interior pot. So it's also good for families. Like 1.8 liters is enough for a family of 4, right? So
Growing up, I saw my mom making rice in the pots, just straight on the stove. And whenever I tried it, I make mushy rice.
Yeah.
So rice cookers are a lifesaver.
really, truly.
So now we'll quickly do a stir fry because you mentioned you like red, yellow and black. So I've incorporated that colors in the form of food. Okay, so here I'll be adding some, as it is Chinese, again I'll be putting garlic, a bit of ginger, so this is gochujang, which I have mixed with brown sugar, light soya, dark soya, and some lemon juice.
It smells so good.
I know.
Yeah.
Really, it does.
We'll add some cashew. Malavika, would you like to try some?
Oh, why not? I think this
Here you go.
snacking while you're cooking is such a...
I think you can only do that when you're not cooking, because when you're cooking and you eat, you become full at the end. And you can't really enjoy your food. So when my mom's cooking, just taking a few bites is really fun.
So we are ready.
Wow.
So let's plate now.
Let's do it.
So all our dishes are ready. Just a quick final tadka for a halim. What I'll be doing is like I'll be putting some ghee.
Oh.
Okay.
And now, Chef, it's time for us to think inside the box, not outside the box. So
inside the box. So first, as it is a iftar box, we'll be placing some dates
okay.
to begin with.
Is this for the crunch?
And the
It's
protein.
for the bite, it's for the texture, it's for the color, everything. And here you go. Your box is ready.
All
It
right.
looks incredible.
All right. Come on.
This is the Szechuan sauce, right?
Yes.
Oh my God, it already looks so good.
It looks so good.
Whoever thought that kebabs could be in a spring roll? But can they? She says
Definitely.
yes.
This is so good.
Yeah.
I am so surprised. This is so good.
Unbelievable.
I really like the tip that you gave for the cheese to keep it moist, because it would have felt like overcooked.
Yes.
And this is a really good idea for Ramadan. Yeah, I think people should definitely recreate this as well. Really good. Okay. I'll first try the rice. This is so good.
Don't forget the cashew.
Yeah.
That's always important.
Is it working for you? All the colors, all the flavors.
Everything goes so well together, even the stir fry with the rice. I always like to just put everything here, but it is really good. I haven't tried it with the olives yet, which is a very fun take, I would say. Let me try that. I waited for this the entire episode.
So, what would you say is the one word that describes this bento box?
This has everything. You have the halim dumplings, the Iranian kebab in a spring roll, the stir fry, and the rice. Yeah, I would say it's so diverse, but it still goes so well together.
Amazing. That sounds a lot like Dubai. So diverse, but it goes so well together. Well, we're going to come back after a short break and see how we can cut that spice with a little sweet. What are we going to
Definitely.
do for dessert? We shall find out after a little break. Welcome back to Colors Food Trail Season 5, presented by Nikai Electronics and Home Appliances, powered by Arm & Hammer in association with Panadol Migraine, Centrum, Johnson's Baby, Capricin, Lindt Chocolate, Haldiram's and Samsung Galaxy S25 Ultra. Well, we've had a fantastic bento box, which we've just gone through in seconds, can I just add. And now it's time for a little bit of dessert. So refresh our memory here. What were your favorite desserts once again?
Dark chocolate mousse, tiramisu, and sauvignon.
Okay, all right.
Done then. So here I'll be doing a quick cake. Okay. So here in the tin I have some chocolate sponge, and then I'll be topping up with some compote.
Ooh, what is it made of?
So this is a red cherry compote. Okay. I'll be adding it on top of the sponge, chocolate sponge. The sponge will absorb all the juices and make it moist.
Yeah.
Okay. And as you said, you like cherry. You want to visit a cherry blossom festival. So this dessert is something related to cherry blossom festival. As you mentioned, you like chocolate mousse. We have some nice mousse, chocolate mousse that I'll be piping.
Wow. Okay, I see the little tin box that you've got.
Yes.
That's the cherry blossom polish?
So do you remember during your childhood time, there used to be a cherry blossom?
Yes.
That you press it and it used to be a boot polish?
Yes, and oh my God,
Yes.
my school shoes. Every evening I would be made to do this for half an hour.
Yes, so this is something we call it cherry blossom because the dessert is totally cherry based. It has
Oh, wow.
cherry compote, then chocolate mousse and a chocolate sponge below it.
Lovely.
Okay, and on top I'll be adding a vanilla ice cream.
Ooh,
Let me
nice.
get my ice cream. Time to get ice cream from the freezer.
The ice cream looks really good.
I know.
So talking about freezer, just to deodorize it, I'll be using Arm & Hammer baking soda.
Amazing. So this is a little tip for anyone who, gets that funny sort of smell from the fridge, or sometimes maybe you left something in the fridge and you left the lid open. Put in an Arm & Hammer baking soda and just let it sit there, and before you know it, it'll be gone. The smells will be gone. The staleness will be gone, or even just that funny sort of old fridge smell. It disappears in minutes. So
It
it's
truly
fantastic.
works.
It really works.
And now the final touch for our dessert, some chocolate shaving.
Just perfect.
I'll pack this. And
So
as you
cute.
said, you like to visit Cherry Blossom Festival. I have got you a small cherry tree on which we'll be serving a cherry blossom cake.
Oh, that's
Oh, wow.
so cute.
Oh, that's so sweet.
That's why plating matters.
Yeah, I swear.
Let's add some effect, dramatic effect.
And some magic. Wow. Now it's a cold winter morning in Japan. A foggy morning under a cherry blossom tree. Dig in,
Amazing.
Noor.
I'm so nervous and excited.
I feel the eye.
You
Have
dig
you got a
in
bit
deep,
of everything?
You need to get
dig
everything.
in deep, yeah.
Yeah. I really like the way the layers look. So that's a chocolate cake, cherry.
And the chocolate mousse.
And the vanilla
And
ice cream,
vanilla
of course.
ice cream.
This is like the perfect layers.
Yeah.
It's the best way to end the dessert. It is so good. And I love that it's small and cute, so that is just for me. It is really good. I really like that the fact that the cherry is not overpowering. You still taste the chocolate, the vanilla ice cream, the layers are really well
Perfectly
done.
balanced.
Yeah, it's perfectly balanced because a lot of times in chocolate cakes, the cherry is very overpowering.
Yes.
Yeah.
This is Just perfect.
Well, you've made this evening just perfect for us, Noor. So thank you so much. And once again, Ramadan Kareem to you and your
Ramadan
family.
Kareem. Thank you so much for having me. And I really love the food.
Thank you so much. Once again, Ramadan Kareem.
Ramadan Kareem.
Well, who would have thought that we'd be able to combine all of those flavors, from Japan to the cherry blossom, to the cherry, to the chocolate, to the halim, to the Iranian kebabs, to the spring rolls and the dim sums. I don't think you could have done a better job, and it could have been a more global plate. So thank you once again, Noor, for being part of the show, and thank you so much, Chef, for always bringing so much of creativity literally to the table. We'll see you back for another episode next week, but until then, we hope you enjoy your meals and Ramadan Kareem.